Saturday Night Live, Melissa McCarthy's Sean Spicer steals the spotlight from both Alec Baldwin and Jimmy Fallon. On Saturday Night Live last night, host Jimmy Fallon stayed true to the comedic form he's established as host of The Tonight Show, sticking to mostly surface-level jabs about the Trump administration as Jared Kushner in a decidedly tame cold open alongside Alec Baldwin's Donald Trump. But Melissa McCarthy, who will be hosting the show herself on May 13, once again stole the spotlight by skewering White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, this time over his much-maligned comments about Adolf Hitler and the Holocaust. Earlier this week, Spicer attempted to make the point that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad was worse than Hitler, who didn't even sink to using chemical weapons. It was an odd statement, considering the Nazis' use of gas chambers to exterminate Jewish people during the Holocaust, which Spicer made worse when he incorrectly attempted to clarify that Hitler didn't use gas his own people and that he brought them into Holocaust centers. Donning an Easter bunny suit, which Spicer wore in real life during the White House Easter egg roll while serving on the George W. Bush administration, and appearing via satellite live from Los Angeles, McCarthy's Spicer angrily offered an apology for making the misstatements about Hitler during Passover, the Jewish Easter. "Yes, you all got your wish this week, didn't you, huh? Spicy finally made a mistake," McCarthy's Spicer said. "I know they're not really called Holocaust centers. Duh. I know that. I'm aware. I clearly meant to say concentration clubs." McCarthy's Spicer, after bumbling through al-Assad's name, Bazooka Felicia Ahmed Rashad, continued to decry all the nitpickers who solely focus on every little slur and lie I say. "I am sensitive to the fact that they were sent there on trains. But hey, at least they didn't have to fly United, am I right?" McCarthy's Spicer said as the audience groaned. The aforementioned Fallon appeared in the cold open of the show beside White House strategist Steve Bannon, whom the show portrays as the Grim Reaper, in a parody of reporting over palace intrigue that suggests the two are leading factions inside the White House that are fighting over influence on Trump's policies. Fallon's Kushner didn't speak, but appeared in the blazer and bulletproof vest outfit he was wildly mocked for wearing during a recent trip to Iraq. Deadspin columnist Drew Magary described Kushner's attire as a sharp look that said, "I'd like to make a war, but I'd also like a mint julep." Fallon Kushner remained silent throughout the entire skit as Baldwin, returning once again to play Trump, attempted to decide, The Bachelor style, which member of his staff would remain to counsel him. "Jared, you take the most beautiful photos," Baldwin's Trump said. "Steve, you take the worst photos I've ever seen in my life. I'm not joking. When I see a photo of you, it makes me want to puke. Jared, I've sent you all around the world to represent me, but no one's ever heard you speak. You're like a little Jewish Amelie," Trump continued. "Steve, you may be smart, but I once walked in on you eating a live pig in the Roosevelt Room." Baldwin's Trump ultimately decided to keep Fallon's Kushner around, banishing Bannon to join Kellyanne Conway in the basement. "You've shown everybody that if you're born rich and marry my daughter, you can do anything you want," Baldwin's Trump says to Fallon's Kushner, before walking away to sit at his kiddie desk in the Oval Office to play with some toys.